Hey, glad you're here with me. Let me tell you about something I've been living with in my setup for a while now, and I didn't realize how much it would change the way my evenings feel until I brought in the T7. You'll feel instantly if this is meant for you. It's for the person who knows they're done pretending that good enough is actually good. For the person who sits down to unwind but always notices when the picture lacks depth, or when motion tears just enough to pull you out of the moment. You're the type who can feel quality even before you analyze it, and once you sense it, you can't unsee it. Before we get too deep, check the current price and stock because this model tends to move fast. There's this moment before every real upgrade where you already know you've outgrown the old setup. Mine hit one night when I was watching a dark scene and everything looked washed out, like the TV was fighting to keep up. You've probably had that moment too, the quiet realization that the gear you started with just isn't matching who you are now. And honestly, the second you step into a display with real QLED clarity, higher brightness, and motion that actually keeps up with your eyes, you feel a kind of relief you didn't know you needed. Using this every night builds a rhythm. Gaming actually flows now, not just visually but emotionally. Fast motion feels controlled. Scenes finally have room to breathe. You sit closer than you used to because the detail invites you in instead of pushing you back. Even binge sessions feel different, the picture doesn't fatigue you the way older panels do. And when you let music or a movie fill the room with Atmos, it's like your space starts acting bigger than it really is. Once you feel this level of performance, it quietly raises your expectations. And every time you consider a weaker option, you'll remember exactly how flat your old setup felt. Don't wait for those weird stock dips or price jumps, check the listing while you're thinking about it. If you're hesitating, it's probably because you're wondering whether the jump to a screen like this is too much. But that doubt disappears the moment you see the contrast in a dim room or catch the smoothness of 120 to 144 Hz motion. One surprise benefit I didn't expect is how much better streamed content looks. Upscaling on this panel makes even older shows feel renewed instead of reminding you how dated they are. There's a shift that happens when you own something at this level. You start organizing your space around it. You feel proud of the way your setup looks even before anything is on screen. And that pride isn't shallow, it's a reminder that you chose something built to match the standards you've grown into. The color depth feels alive, the motion feels natural to your eyes, the brightness brings scenes out of the shadows, the scale makes everyday viewing feel cinematic, the Atmos audio fills the room with confidence. The downside is that you'll notice every other screen in your house feeling dull. And it's definitely larger than most people expect, so your room needs a bit of space. At some point, comparison charts stop helping. You already know what you want, and deep down, you know this is the direction you were heading anyway. If you're feeling that pull, trust it. Check the price, grab it while it's available, and let yourself step into a setup that finally matches the way you experience entertainment.